Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to the Hungry Hornet Holiday Chip-Off. First thing first, let's meet our contestants. Up first, we have the Butter Biscuits. Tell us a little about yourselves.
We're brothers from New York, own a bakery called the B&B.
Secondly, let's meet our second contestants. We have Sweet and Salty.
Hi, I'm Alexis.
And I'm Preston.
We own a bakery called Sprinkle Occasion in Louisiana.
Thank you. And last but not least, let's meet our final contestants. We have the Cinnabuns.
I'm Senna.
And I got the bun. And we're from down in Alabama.
Now, let's meet our judges. First up, we have...
I'm Clark Stewart. They call me Kid See-Through. I'm an up-and-coming SoundCloud rapper. Also eat a lot of Pringles, so I'm here today.
Our second judge.
I'm Eugene. I'm from Australia, and I own a gourmet chip company.
And last but not least,
I'm Haggis. I'm from Belfast, Ireland, and I make chips from mutton.
all right. First things first, the contestants will have 3 rounds. The first round, they will have to create an appetizer. The second round will be an entree round, where they will have a mystery ingredient. And the third round is a dessert round. In the first round, where they will create an appetizer, contestants will have 2 minutes, and your time starts now.
They're wasting time.
Since the chips are lightly salted, they're going to have a tough time trying to recreate the sweetness.
Let's take a closer look and get into full detail as to where our contestants are coming from. So, Butter Biscuits, how did this become a thing?
Since we were younger, we always like to bake, and we just decided to do it together as brothers.
Okay. Thank you. So, Sweet and Salty, how did this come to play?
We met each other, I don't know, take it home.
We grew up together in the same neighborhood,
Okay.
and we went to the same high school. And from then, one time for a project, we had to make a cake, and we saw that we worked very well together. We're like, let's open a bakery.
Great. Thank you, guys. So, Cinnabuns, tell us a little about your background history.
Well, we got the same daddy. We're brothers and sisters, and we own a little small town bakery called the BMA. You know, Bama. We're down in Alabama.
Roll Tide.
All right.
Roll Tide.
Thank you. Ten seconds on the clock, chefs.
What?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your plates. Will each team please step forward with your delicious appetizers? First up, Butter Biscuits. Please come to the judges' table so they may now critique your work.
So tell us a little bit about your dish.
We tried to recreate grilled chicken with some hot sauce. It's got some slappy mama and some cayenne pepper.
And a little bit of chili powder.
Wow, this is spicy. Well, too spicy for me.
Personally, I enjoy it. I think the spice is just right, especially combined with the saltiness of the chip since it was lightly salty.
It was actually pretty good.
Thank you, Butter Biscuits. You may now return back to your stations. Second up, sweet and salty.
So tell us a little bit about your dish.
Well, we added garlic powder. What else was that?
A little slap your mama.
Slap your mama, you know, Louisiana style,
And we topped it off with a tap of paprika.
to give it that spicy Cajun feel.
Judges.
Very good, very good. I think the spiciness is just right. Salt, it's not too salty. Tastes very good, and it's very nice on the tongue.
I've never tasted anything like this before. Wow.
It kind of reminds me of the time I went down to New Orleans. It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you, sweet and salty. And last but not least, Cinnabuns.
Hey y'all.
First off, great presentation. Saw it
Thank you.
before you came over here. The oranges were nice.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit.
So what we did is we only used one spice since it's just the appetizer and we didn't want to do too much, and we used celery salt, and we thought it'd be a really good idea.
Kind of simple.
Yeah, just for the appetizer, you know, since it's not that much.
So judges,
Very good. What did you say you used in it?
Celery salt.
I could definitely taste celery. I'm not a big celery fan, but it tasted very good.
Thank you.
Like you said, I tasted a lot of celery, but I think you could have used a little bit more seasoning on it.
Like you said, you could have used a little bit, like maybe some paprika or something.
Overall, very good.
thank you, Cinnabuns. You may now return back to your stations. Judges, you may now make your decision.
So, all of the dishes that you presented tasted very good, but one in particular stood out.
Do we have a decision?
Team Sweet and Salty, will you please step forward?
Yay!
You won the appetizer round, and that means they will not have used the mystery seasoning.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Teams, you may now return back to your station, all except one. For one person from each team, please stay forward. The second round is an appetizer round, is an entree round. And sweet and salty, since you won the challenge, you do not have to use the mystery ingredients. In this round, you have 5 minutes to complete your second chip. And your time starts now.
I definitely think sweet and salt had the advantage the first round. They had the best chip all around. First group, their presentation was a bit messy.
Think about the last group.
Yeah.
Team also, the most they had the best presentation, the most bland.
She would have added some more seasoning.
Think with extra
Add
time.
time, yeah.
Think with extra time, plenty to work with.
Yeah.
So how do y'all think that they did the first round?
So, I think that Sweet and Salty definitely had the best tasting. It was all around the best.
It was very good.
Had the perfect amount of spice, salt. The presentation was a little off, as they were all to one side of the plate, which looked very tacky. But nonetheless, still very the best tasting chips.
How did you feel about Cinnabuns lightly seasoned?
Cinnabuns, lightly seasoned, it was good, but it was just too bland. You know? There wasn't any like it wasn't any pizzazz to it.
If they just follow what I said, then they should be fine in this round.
Their presentation, before they walked up, perfect. Loved it. Could not get any better.
Let's take a closer look as to what they're doing now. So, Brother Biscuits, tell us about your preparation here.
Really kind of winging it here. I'm trying my best right now.
And what are you guys creating for us now?
Spicy turkey.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds good?
So, what team will take all you expect?
Sweet and salty. So tell us a little bit about your dish here.
Well, we're trying to incorporate a little bit of pumpkin spice for the fall feels, you know. So that's all we can say. We're not giving away our.
We have a little surprise for you.
All right, can't wait to taste. and Cinnabons.
Hey,
Tell us a little bit about what we have going on here.
you know, we want to give it, you know, like a home cooked meal. You know, give it down in Alabama, we use a lot of seasoning. You know, with everything. Everything's got to be seasoned, so we're going to give them a little taste of down home.
Well, thank you. At your 2-minute warning, contestants, we now will have our mystery season that we were talking about. And you must incorporate this in each of your dishes. And the mystery season is curry powder.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work, bro.
Sweet and salty, you have the advantage of not using.
That's pretty spicy.
They can go from Italian seasoning to Middle Eastern curry. Yeah. I think it's important that the teams realize what they're getting themselves into with the spices. That way they don't need to
overmix it. Yeah.
Right.
This team, I see their presentation is a bit messy.
Do you mean Team Butter Biscuits?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that they're a little messier, but
They'll work here.
It's getting a little crowded over there.
they're worth that
They're
work
like
ethic.
working a little fast.
Seems good.
They seem committed to what they're doing.
Cinnabons haven't touched just mystery season just yet.
You're gonna have to incorporate that in somehow.
Yeah.
I hope it's not too overpowering.
Probably not.
They look like they're heavily seasoned this time.
Right, yeah. I think Team Sweet and Salsa is doing a very good job, especially at the presentation, dabbling around the chips. It's gonna be a very exciting round.
But they
Let's
need
just
to
see
try
how
to
it turns
find,
out.
they need to try to find something against the curry.
So it won't be too overpowering.
Right.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Team Butter Biscuit seems to be struggling.
He did a quick sniff test.
Mm-hmm. That's always a good sign.
So Cinnabon.
5 minutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Please step away from your plate. Seems like it was a tough round, especially with the mystery season thrown in there. Let's let the judges have a taste. Butter biscuits, you up first.
Wow.
So tell us a little bit about it first.
Got a little bit of crazy with the seasoning.
I can see that. We can tell.
Okay. Probably like a Mongolian turkey. I think.
So judges,
Wow. Well, that seasoning, that's overpowering. You outdone
was
yourself
that?
with this seasoning.
It was great.
It's
It was, the flavor was good, but you used too much curry.
right, yeah, it's very, it's like aromatic in my mouth almost.
That's,
It almost
I can't
crisps
taste
teeth.
anything else besides the curry.
Exactly.
I tried to just do a little bit, but
Like maybe put some Italian seasoning on there next time, if he gets in the next round. That is.
okay.
Not bad. Could have been better though.
Could have been better.
thank you, Butter Biscuits. You may now return. Up next, Cinnabons.
Jeez.
Hey.
So tell us a little bit.
Okay, so, you know, we're from down in Alabama. You know, everything's got to be seasoned and flavored. So we want to give y'all a bit of our home.
This is good.
Thank
I
you.
really like your presentation.
Thank you.
The napkins were a great touch.
Thanks.
I can really taste the South in this.
Yes.
What did you use?
We use paprika, slap your mama. That's our favorite. We use a little bit of a can of pumpkin spice, and also use some more of our celery.
That's what I was getting. I was getting the pumpkin spice. It's very nice.
Yeah.
So how did you incorporate your mystery seasoning?
Oh yeah, we took it and we just like did like a butt rub on it.
So you finally did take me up on the paprika.
I did.
That was good.
Overall, very good presentation too.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Cinnabons. And our last round winners, Sweet and Salty.
Hello, judges.
Oh,
Jeez.
For this one, we incorporated the same ingredients as last time, and we added on one side of it. One side has the original flavors, and we flipped them over, and on the other side, we incorporated pumpkin spice and celery salt, along with crushed up with chili drizzled on top.
The reason why we included the flavors from last round, we wanted the appetizer to tie in with the main dish.
Yes.
Judges?
presentation is immaculate. I love the detail. Very buttery. It almost tasted like I was eating popcorn.
Okay.
Not a huge fan, but the flavor was great.
I actually like the butter. I don't know what he means.
Thank you.
I like how you put two different elements on both of the sides of the chip. That was actually a very good touch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you. Judges, you may now make your decision.
I'm sorry. That was too much. Way too much.
Couldn't you take something else? And decision?
Yes.
I think we made our decision.
Contestants, as you know, the second round was an appetizing round, and where which one of you will be eliminated. Let us see what our judges thought. The winner for this round is Cinnabons.
Yay! Yes!
But as you know, one team has to go home. The judges vote. Everyone did well, but there was just one flaw that took you out the game. I'm sorry, Butter Biscuits, but you have been eliminated.
We getting it real?
Y'all did good.
I am so proud of
We appreciate your effort.
you.
The curry that you incorporated was way too much.
Way
Nonsense.
All right.
Thank you, Butter
Thank you.
Biscuits. You may now.
Thank you, contestants.
Nice meeting y'all. Happy out on the road. Come see us in Alabama.
Now,
Cinnabons, Sweet and Salty, you are the remaining two left in the dessert round. In this round, you will have 3 minutes to create a tasty dessert treat for our judges. The round starts now.
I'm excited for the dessert. I am. I think, especially if the chocolate comes in, I think that'd be a really weird, nice touch.
Some people say that chocolate and cayenne is mixed together. So.
I think that's gonna be a fun round. Yeah. And the icing, give it a nice texture, a little bit of saltiness.
Maybe when it was really like a sundae.
Right.
I use the icing on the ice.
So judges, tell me how did you feel about that second round? It was a little tough there.
I still did too much cumin.
Yeah. I think the curry that was incorporated, it was okay. It was
I
very
kinda
nice on Team Cinnabons.
Let me just say, that last team, if they hadn't used that much curry, they would have still been in the round.
What about the Sweet and Salty's presentation? That
It
looked
was
very nice.
very good.
It was different. I like that.
I like that there were two elements on both sides of the chip.
Right, the detail was just perfect, but I mean, just the butteriness of it just overwhelming.
Like he
It felt
said.
like I was grabbing into a bag of movie popcorn.
Yeah.
I just like the overall presentation of it.
It's easy. Ask anybody else. And they'll say that was a good one.
Overall, very good round.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what they have for our dessert round. So Sweet and Salty, how are we coming along in this dessert round?
We're doing good. We're doing good so far.
So far, it looks good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cinnabons, how are we doing?
We're doing good.
we're doing. I feel like we're getting there.
Looks like we're enjoying it.
Yes, we are.
Chefs, this is your 1-minute warning.
I'm very excited to see what they bring to the table. The frosting,
That's
cinnamon,
Yeah.
it looks
yeah.
exquisite, honestly. Just
Sweet and
immaculate.
salty look like they're going a little overboard with the syrup.
It could be. It could be a lifesaver though, you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put some cayenne pepper on there.
30 seconds on the clock, chefs. You have 30 seconds.
Can we use those sprinkles?
Sprinkles. Ooh, that's gonna be. I'm not a
Might be
big.
the game
I'm
changer.
honestly not a big sprinkle fan, but
Yeah.
for the sake of the game, I will.
I like
Looks like it's
sprinkles.
gonna be an interesting presentation.
Depends on what you gotta do. That's for me.
Yeah.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Please step away from your plates.
Gosh, they took the sprinkles and I couldn't.
Please step forward. Up first, sweet and salty.
So please tell us a little bit about your dish. Ooh.
So for our dessert round, we wanted to bring out the name of our bakery, Sweet and Salty, and a touch of a sprinkle of Cajun. So for the actual chip, what we did was we highlighted Sweet and Salty with the chocolate syrup and a topping of the crunchy Pringle on top. And then on the plate, because I myself don't like sprinkles, we put sprinkles on the plate, so if you would like to dip up the sprinkles along with some more chocolate. And on the plate, you can also see the extra dip of icing with the cinnamon stick.
I really like your presentation with the cinnamon stick.
It's very good. Tastes amazing.
Thank you.
I'm glad that you put the sprinkles on the side rather than on the chip because I'm really not a fan of sprinkles. Very
like-
good overall.
I like that you put the chocolate on the chip itself.
Tastes just like birthday cake.
Thank you.
Salty.
It honestly does.
Thank you, sweet
Very,
and salty.
very good.
You may now return.
It was good.
I really like
For our last round winners, Cinnabuns, please step forward.
Hey y'all.
Hello, hello. So please tell us a little bit.
Okay, so we wanted to kind of do since the dang is holiday, we wanted to do our dessert both holidays. We got some pumpkin spice and some Christmas sprinkles on there to give you both best of both worlds.
Judges.
Tastes like a sugar cookie.
It does. It's probably one of the best Pringles I've ever tasted in my life, honestly.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I think the presentation was normal. Just meh.
It's almost like you put a birthday cake in a pie, and then you ate it.
So it's good, right?
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
actually
Thank
is.
you.
Tastes very good. I like the pumpkin spice incorporated, and it really gives out that fall vibe to it, rather than
Yes.
just Christmas.
Thank you, Cinnabuns.
Well, thank y'all.
Thank you. Very well.
Judges, you may now make your decision.
I like that. Tastes good. It just, the presentation wasn't there. So good. So
Judges, have we made our decisions? Before the judges make their final decision, I want to say thank you all. You have competed a great round. This is very exciting to watch you guys dibble and dabble throughout the kitchen, and I wish you all good luck.
Thank you.
Chefs, we have our vote. And the winner of the Hungry Hornet Holiday Chip-Off goes to Cinnabon.
Oh, I'm so proud!
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank-
judges.
The
thank
judges
you,
really
Ashley.
thought
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
they really liked
Thank you so much.
everything
your
about your
chip.
presentation.
I enjoyed y'all.
I love your chip, sweet and salty. It was very good.
You too.
But the pumpkin spice and the cinnamon that Cinnabon incorporated just brought out everything within the holidays.
I really love your presentation.
Could have been better, honestly, but
Theirs just tastes a little bit better.
just a
Yeah.
tad bit.
Thank you guys, Sweet and Salty. You guys presented a great round, and we wish you all the best. As for Cinnabuns, congratulations, you guys won the challenge, and
Thanks.
well,
Thank you.
so how do you feel?
I feel really good. I feel
Mama's
really
gonna be
good.
so proud of me. I've never won anything in my life.
Well, thank you. That is all that we have today for the Hungry Hornet Holiday Chip Off. We hope to see you guys soon. Goodbye.